Yo, what's up, everyone? I see your sub count went up. Yeah, it must be because of the sunglasses. I hope that you guys are having a great day so far. But yeah, it must be because of the sunglasses. Now, I've also been streaming, so the algo has been rewarding me. So make sure you hit the like button, okay? And we'll get into it. As always, make sure to go check out GoChamp. I've got some trades running on here, so I'm down on this GoChamp account. But we're trying some longs here off the lows. Let's go look. Okay, actually swept out now. So I tried some longs over here and I got swept out on it. So this GoChamp account is down, free tournament based account. But I'm green, which I did take this trade live if you're watching my YouTube earlier. I'm green $2,600 across my one FTMO account. I got three of them. I only traded one today because I'm waiting for some payouts. So a nice long here off the opening range low. Okay, so bouncing off of the lows, back up towards the highs. I got out at about 156. I didn't top ticket. So that was my trade today. But yeah, obviously tried the longs again on that account and I got smoked on them. So this tournament-based account with I tried longs on gold as well as the indexes. I on this tournament-based account, I'm swinging hard. I mean, it is an account with GoChamp, so I tried the longs twice here. To no avail, we'll take the loss on this tournament-based account. But that is what this account is for trying different things, different ideas. Let's see if we can find any trades today on stream, though. Right now, I did like the longs off of this level. Unfortunately, not to be. But on my main accounts, I had that nice NASDAQ long at the open. So we can maybe cover that. Let's bring that up over here. Like that. Let's get the 1 minute chart up. So this is my longs. And you can go back and rewatch this stream, right? You can go back and rewatch the stream. It is on my YouTube. And I took the long at that candle close there. We swept the lows. So Zinc was watching for the sweep. We sweep the lows. And I get long at the break of that New York session VWAP, just like that. And I take it back up towards the highs. So that's my one and done trade on my main accounts today, and I locked them out. So literally, I was in it for like 2 minutes, made $2,000. It was, I thought it was a little bit less, but clearly 2,000. It was $2,000, which is pretty nice. So $2,000 on that 40-point move, I'll take that. So yeah, I had a pretty aggressive stop at the lows here. So I caught quite a nice move on that. But we'll always take it when you get simple trades like that. Now for right now, I was trying to buy on that tournament-based account. I was trying to buy off the lows, yeah, but not to be. We are coming back down. And at the minute, we are trading at a key support level. So it's interesting right now where we're sitting. We're underneath the VWAPs, but we're trading at a very, very key support level. And at the moment, they're edgeful screener. And you can go back and rewatch the trade that I took live, right? I don't bullshit or anything like this. I come and I trade live every single day. You can go rewatch me taking that trade on stream earlier on my YouTube channel or H4's YouTube channel. So I took a payout, as I said, I think it was 2 days ago now on FTMO. I have another couple of payouts coming out at the end of this week. So again, I got 3 of those 100K accounts with them, and they're going along really, really nicely. Bit of a mixed bag here today on the edgeful data right now. So that is definitely going to be one to kind of speak about. Is we have very, very mixed bag at the minute. We got Apple up, but Nvidia and Tesla all down. Thoughts on longing ES here? Yeah, I mean, I do like the longs off of this level, so I don't hate it. I think you'd have to go something like this with maybe I was just too aggressive on that tournament-based account, but you'd have to go stop it at lows there, looking to target back a New York session VWAP like that. I mean, I like something like that. Okay. I'm green on my account, my main account, so I'm locked out of that GoChamp account. But I mean, I did like it. I tried it twice, it got stopped. So unfortunately, that's not to be. But again, this is a free tournament-based account. You can with cash prizes. They are going live from April 1st, so make sure to check them out. The link is in the chat there. But what time frame do you usually? Yeah, 5 minute time frame. I usually use the 5 minutes. So, I mean, we'll take a small position here on one of my FTMO accounts. Very small. I'm going to risk like $500 on it. So we'll take the longs here. Okay, at the lows. We'll look to target back up at the highs. So we long ES. ES has been holding up a little bit better than NQ as well. So we'll try this over there and see how it goes. Yeah, there's a lot of support here at the lows here. Agreed. So I'm in this very, very small. I don't really like trading. Once I am green on the day, I don't really like trading too late in the session. That's for sure. And I don't like giving back profits. NVIDIA and Tesla trying to bounce here as well off the lows. NVIDIA is bouncing off of its lows. I appreciate you guys. Make sure you are liking and subscribing. And yeah, even NQ bouncing a little bit here too. YM was definitely the strongest index of all three of them right now. We did take the highs and then move higher. I thought I could have maybe got. I very rarely look at the 1 minute dodge. So today was very rare that I did take the trade on the one, but I like the sweep. And then this candle here on YM, I think that was a really, really nice one. I mean, it literally bounces off of that New York session VWAP and rips like 200 points. What's up? Good to have you guys on. Yes, sir. Again, you can go rewatch that trade that I took live on at the open on NQ. And we're trying some longs here on ES at the minute. So let's see how that goes. I'm in at 588. We'll try and see if we can get a move off the highs. I'm in this very small because I already am green on the day. So yeah, not going to put any other accounts at risk when I'm already green quite nicely. And I took a loss on that GoChamp account. So that's, yeah, but that's for the free tournament based accounts. I'm swinging on those hard. You have to. But yeah, right now I've just been really much in the zone and taking it one day at a time, right? So this is my month been so far, not including any challenges or evaluations. So this is all FTMO live accounts, not even including today's 2.6K. So I'm up, what's that? Like 20 grand on the month in live FTMO accounts. So I'll definitely take that. How's everyone's week going so far? Mark, have you had any trades today, bro? Please, if you're on here, make sure to ask questions. I'm here to answer them as always. How do you like the lunchbox? Are you used to avoid this? Yeah, I mean, I don't really trade too much after 12, 1 o'clock. 1 o'clock kind of is like my, if I do trade later on in the session after 12, it's very, very small size. I won't trade my normal size after 12. Okay, and then I might look to take trade even if I take later on in the session, because usually I'm green by now on my main accounts, and then I'm looking to maybe pick up some nice moves later on into the session. I'm not looking for too much. So we are just struggling at this level. So that's why I'm liking it off of the opening range though. Definitely fading momentum right now. Stocks are mainly red, so very small on this account. Yeah, look how we're coming lower now. What's the DAX as well with a massive bar back down. It's just been very rangy yesterday and today. So please use this for educational purposes. I'm done my main trading right now. Taking this on account that doesn't really matter. I think it's good as a retail trade. It's good to mix up the accounts like that, right? I don't trade when I trade, and I don't trade all my accounts at once. No way. So I think that's very, very dumb. What's your stream schedule? I'll follow you on Edgeville, AceFix TV, and YouTube. Does that cover all the bases? Yes, sir. I'm live on Edgeville at the opens on my YouTube as well as Edgeville's YouTube, and then I'm live over here at 12 p.m. and then AceFix TV Monday, Wednesday, Friday. So it's every day at the open on mine and Edgeville's YouTube over here at 12, and then AceFix TV Monday, Wednesday, Friday at 1 p.m. Eastern. Yeah, bro, took the short during the London break, during London with the break of low. Nice. That's, yeah. London session has actually been printing some very, very nice position, like trades recently. I mean, that was some clean shorts in the London session underneath the daily view app. Yeah, 100%. Dodge, always appreciate you being on, boss. RCT concept was to mark a high and low 12. There's something to be said for this. Yeah, interesting. I don't look too much at like RCT concepts. I can't say I don't know too much about it. But yeah, I normally am done my trading by 12 Eastern time. If I do trade anything off that, it's very, very small size. That's just how I like to do it, and I'll split up accounts. So right now I'm green on my accounts, $2,000. On my main accounts, I'll lock those out and I'll trade like the GoChamp account or tournament-based account where, you know, it's I can put a bit of risk on and test theories out and everything like that. And what I have found is that most of my money is coming between that. Like, let's go to my report section and let's go year to date. Let's go day and time. Remember the South African time. But if you look at it over there, most of my money is being made between 4 and 5 p.m. South African time. So that's 30 minutes after the open. So 30 minutes after the open, right, is where I'm making my money. Did you wait for the opening range to be set today? No, I actually took that. Interesting enough, I actually took, without some of the guys were actually asking, I actually took that right after the just before the opening range set. So I took it at 3:42 South African time. So the opens at 3:30 South African time. So I took that 3 minutes before the opening range set. And that was just my play. I liked the sweep of the lows, sweep of pre-market lows, and bounce off of that level. I'm taking the longs back up there. That was my trade. But very rarely am I trading before the opening range set. I must admit, I'm not taking it too often at that level. So we are finding some support yet on here. So as I said, I'm not really big on this. So yeah, I decided to switch to SVX strat with VWAP because joining SVX would be more beneficial to trade VWAP. Yeah, I don't know about the RCT nonsense, but yeah, I mean, I keep my trading as simple as possible, right? For those that join my stream, you guys will know what I look for every single day: levels, opening range VWAP, and then the edge for data with what stocks are actually doing across the board. Cool. Any have you guys had any trades your side? Maybe you want to send through the markups, I can check them out. Your side at the moment, but yeah, DAX actually falling right now as well. So the DAX is coming lower. We can see that that's coming lower quite aggressively. I actually, yeah, I'm not actually liking those ES longs now, I must admit. Yeah, I'm gonna pull this. I'm gonna get out of that. So I'm gonna close those ES longs. I don't like that. And again, this is why I don't trade later on in the session like this. It always, some crap always happens like that. So taking the loss there on that there, let's mark that up. And I love this to actually be testing. So full out. So no real damage done because, as I said, I'm done on my main accounts for the day. So full out, and we can go like this, trying the longs off the orb low. And it's good to mark these up, see what works, what doesn't. And that's how you learn and get better, right? No one wins every single trade. And I'm glad like that I actually split my accounts up like this. If you're trading all of your accounts at once, you're asking for trouble, right? So we'll go like that. And we will go like this. And we'll put that in the chat there. So go like that and put it in. Okay, so as I said, I didn't really even take that on a... Oh, wow, we are molting. Oh, my goodness. Look at that. Let's go like this. Yeah. What's up, Erkan? You called just SmackDown hard right off. Yeah, I'm glad I got out, actually. But again, I'm not trading any accounts that are really too meaningful, to be honest, right now. If I do take trades later on in the session, it's always on trade accounts that I've already maybe they're in drawdown, or it's like a competition account like GoChamp. So nothing really that of too much importance. How's everything going your side, Okan? You've been trading. Have you been trading well your side? Yeah. Yeah. So now the DAX coming lower as well. That's very, very interesting. So the DAX coming lower, and YM as well with a little bit of a spike to the opening range low. What's the best place to send you through the markups? You can send them through to me on Discord or here in the chat. You can send them through to me on Discord. You should be able to add me on Discord as a friend, and you can send that through there. I was going to pull back towards New York VWAP before shorting again, but yeah, I mean, you don't want to short at those levels. I think that's a tricky one, but we have been just finding a lot of, as I said, choppiness in this market recently. So it is a bit of a tough one, I must admit. Yeah. Okan, you've been trading your own cash accounts, yeah? Seems like you've been doing well with that, brother. Yeah, so everything right now at the moment just selling off. Yes, now 2 breaking those lows. So I think we could slide here, in my opinion. Right now where we're sitting. Yeah, it's good to have you on, Okan. Yeah, getting back to props through. So okay, nice. Yeah, so now NQ now melting to YM as well. And Tesla now also at the new low. What's gold doing actually? Let's have a look at gold. Gold GC. Yeah, gold actually looks like we're breaking lower too. Interesting. I don't really trade gold too much, I must admit. But it's always fun to have a look and see what markets are doing across the board. So yeah, I mean, NASDAQ now at these lows, it does look like it just wants to fade away. Right, same as ES. Now, do you ever short at the opening range lows? If so, I do short at the opening range lows for sure, 100%. Especially if we are looking bearish like we are today. Has been a little bit of a mixed bag, I must admit. It hasn't been the cleanest of trades. But yeah, I will short at opening range low if the opportunity presents, for sure, 100%. Yeah, so we're definitely coming lower, yeah. Yeah, yes, now melting past 580 where we were trying to hold up. Gold can smack you whole world of metal. Yeah, yeah. It's not my favorite position personally. So I've taken a little bit of a short on the DAX here, just at that lows there too. So the DAX, you can trade it on the Eurex market. I'm just trying to scalp a few points here on the DAX, see if we can get a little bit of a flush on that move there. Back down to these lows. So it's that I am short right now on it. 789. So I'm up 25 points on it at the minute. Let's just see. I'm going to cut half here and see what we do. There we go. If we can get to 760, I'll look to take full on the DAX. Oh, melting now. Jeez, look at YM. Everything coming lower. Sent through my 2 markups. Yeah, perfect. Let me check them out. Yeah, so that's the easiest way to check them out. So let's have a look there. So there's the first one. There's the second one. Okay, let's have a look at these, Mark. Yeah, these are very nice, bro. Simple. Love their VWAP breaks in the London session. Nice, good aggressive profit taking. And then this is clean. Look at that. You take the trade, 2 minutes in profit. Yeah, very simple, very nice. Easy, well done. Good trades. So why I'm now breaking for a new low, the DAX, I probably am going to cut at about 760 once we reach there. We should reach there in the next bit. Black VWAP is my daily VWAP, yes, sir. Okay, so in the 760s now, 767. No, so just capitalizing on the short momentum. I'm already out half of this position. Pretty easy trade that, honestly. Okay, and I'm full out. 30 points. I'll take that. Small size in the afternoons, especially on the DAX. It's mainly traded in the European market session. So we'll take that. Nice little scalp there. Full out, 37 points. Well, that was my best exit. So one try the longs on ES, didn't work. Flushed, change bias, keeping it simple right out. First one was a test on that GoChamp account. I'm down on that today, that's for sure. Swung maybe a little bit too hard on those 2 longs that I tried. So this is just one of my FTMO accounts. I've got 3 of them. You can actually see that I've already taken 4 payouts on them. Okay, in the last 2 and a bit months, because I started trading it on the 20th of Jan, I'm up $19,500 on them, and I've got 3 of them. So this is just one of them. So at the moment, I'm up $4,000 on this account. I can take another 3-6 payout, and I've got another. What's that? Like another thing. Besides that payout, I've got another $10,000 in payout. So that would be like, yeah, just $14,000 in payouts, and I've already taken quite a few this month too. So it's been really, really nice. Okay, cool. So we'll put that in the chat too. It's always on the journal. See, I don't care about risk reward ratio or anything like that. I'm just looking to make money. Simple. Nice plays. DAX can actually offer some very, very nice trades in the New York session because of the lower volume personally. So yeah, like that. Perfect. So actually, because I took these not on my main account, like that, put them underneath markups. Okay, cool. Yeah, this is flashing pretty hard right now. Wow. If NASDAQ breaks 24K, that will be an interesting one. Wow, look at the daily. The daily time frame doesn't look too great on the NASDAQ right now. We try to bounce off of that daily 200 EMA up, and now respecting it back down, same as ES. How often are you using the lower session VWAP? I don't use the lower session VWAP. I only use 2 VWAPs on my entry time frame, the daily VWAP and the session VWAP, and then I use the weekly VWAP for the high time frame VWAP as well. So those are the only 2 I'm using, or 3 I'm using at the minute. Yeah, this is flushing hard. Oh my goodness. Yeah, YM actually looks the most bearish on the daily time frame. That's crazy. Look at the YM off these highs. Literally, 471 points right back down. We're underneath now the opening range low. And this was a very, very strong open, I must say. I see this quite often on YM. This comes from doing the markups up, and then we fade the momentum down. So ES, I was watching this level here, as I said. This 15-minute bar at the moment does not look great for ES. I think this could slide back down to weekly lows, personally. 522. Look how we're coming off of that weekly VWAP. We got underneath the weekly VWAP. We're coming off of it right now. So I love scalping. I made money buying NQ today. Probably the wrong direction from a directional point of view, but that's the beauty of trading. You can make money as long as you're in and out. Yeah, any questions in the chat right now, put them there. But I think this ES now looks, now that we're coming off of that weekly view, I think we could see lower personally. I've got a markup that I want to cover here. So this is one of my friends' markups. Let's go over that. Let's bring it up on stream here. So this is one of my friends' markups, and he tried the longs on the NASDAQ. But basically, my long was down here at 23, this is a CFD chart, but down here at these lows. And now when you are taking these longs, remember, overnight is bearish. The daily view app, we're trading underneath. We are respecting. Look at these highs here. 1, 2, 3, like 5 or 6 times. We are respecting it. So overnight is down, but I get a great entry price off the pre-market lows. That's why my long makes sense. We flush the lows, come back into them, and I take the longs back up to the opening range high. When you're buying it up here now, this is where it's the pullback to possibly continue the overnight trend, because you are technically, look at the daily view app, you're sloping downwards. And that's where I think it is a little bit of a more tricky trade. So, in my opinion, you have to stick with, if you want the best odds, stick with the daily view app and the New York Session view app in your favor. It's going to be your best bet. I took the longs here because it made sense. I was buying at a great level. I had a I'm in a great buy price. Whereas you buying it, Brendan, about 100 points higher. It's a lot tougher. And look how much choppier is at that daily view app. So that's my thought process on that. I hope that makes sense. So you want to be trading with the daily and the overnight, or the daily and the New York Session view app. When you are trading against that, as I said, on ES, or even if you go to NQ, okay, look at this. This overnight is bearish. I got the longs on the great buy price back up, and now look how it's hitting that daily view app and coming right back down on NQ. It's a tougher buy, personally. So that's my thought process on that, and why I wouldn't look for longs so high, personally. You're trading against that daily view up, and it is showing support or resistance there at those highs. Look how on NQ, look how many times we reject it here. Look how many times. So you don't want to be buying instead. Rather wait what price does. That's my thought process on it. Hope that helps, Brendan. Yeah, Mark. So good trades there, Marks. On today's trades. I think that's really, really well done. There you go. We're flushing hard here. That 15-minute close was not bullish at all, and even the daily time frame is looking pretty weak right now on ES and NQ. Sharp, bro. Grafted through the futures to and feeling good. Nice. Yeah. Just let me know if you got any questions, dude. Let me know if you have any questions. So yeah, I mean, this is melting off. Glad I managed to flip and get short there. This is coming down aggressively. Wow. Let's see what the H4 data is actually saying at the moment too. Most of the data is pointing pretty 50-50 at the minute. Yeah, so data is definitely favoring. It's split down the middle. So yeah, but the good trading there, Mark. Very, very solid. As I said, for me right now, I've got two payouts, two accounts that I've locked up for payouts. I'm not going to be trading them at all. So I've got two payouts locked up, and that's about 10 grand. And then I've got this third account that I'm up 4 grand on, 4.5 grand on. So I might be locking that up too. If I take this fourth, I'm definitely in the next month and a bit meeting the FTMO scaling plan. But if I take this fourth payout of over 4%, I actually will also meet the requirements for the prime trading with FTMO as well. So if I ask ChatGPT, give me the, let's go like this actually. It's also, let's get some music on in the background. We had some music on the Edgefield stream. I actually quite liked it. There we go. It's going in the background. So let's ask ChatGPT. Tell me about FTMO's the scaling plan and prime and supreme program. Let's go like that. Okay, so here it is. Yeah, let's get that up. So basically, how it works every 4 months. Okay, every 4 months. Go back to the chat there. Every 4 months, this is what you need for the scaling plan. Every 4 months, you need 10% profit, at least 2 payouts, accounts and profit, which I've got. If you hit that, you get access to another 25%. So you get $25,000 added onto a 100K account. And profit split upgrade to 90% from 80%. Okay, so that's the first one, and you can scale up to 2 million in capital. So on that one account, I'll go from 100K account to 125K, which means my daily loss limits become bigger because it's 5% of 125K, and my max loss limit will become 12,500 because it's 10% of 125K, which is nice. And then the FTMO premium program, so it's not the same as scaling. So the prime status, no failed accounts in the last 4 months, so no FTMO failed accounts in the last 4 months. And then you also have to have 4 payouts, and each payout has to have be 4% in profit. This payout, if I stop it right now, my third account will actually reach that requirement as well. And then the benefits of that is 90% split, max allocation up to 600K, a free challenge of the same size, discounts and challenge, access to 400K accounts. And then the supreme status. Then you also get Quantline as well. There is also Quantline as well, right? If it's really interesting, no demo, not something. Yeah, so yeah. So FTMO, premium program, and then Quantline. So that's the scaling. So the scaling is different to the premium program, right? I think I might have given you some brownie points on ASO Extreme today. What did you say? I appreciate it, Mark. What did you say? I think this is just a testament of this. Nice. I appreciate it. What did you say there, Mark? But yeah, it's so basically, as I said, you get the scaling plan, and then you get this is a separate program layered on top of everything. Yeah, nice. That's really cool. Yeah, Mark. So tell me what you said, boss. Tell me what you said. But I appreciate that. So look how we're bottoming out here again now, even the DAX as well. So some nice exits on the DAX. NQ reclaiming 24K now. How do you guys like the music in the background? It's actually quite relaxing, I must say. Cool. So yeah, so again, like we are not low up there. If you're in the short trades, I managed to flip short and get the DAX. If you are in those short trades, you don't want to be selling out low up there. Right. See what else is in play at the minute. Again, make sure to go check out GoChamp. Okay. So the link is in the chat over there. But I think it's always nice when you're taking payouts and you're on a good roll. I've been on a great run, so yeah. Cool. So I think just to end the week, NQ is actually back at previous week's low as well, which was also near weekly open price. So NQ definitely a lot more weak than ES. That's for sure. I like this chilled music. Okay, cool. We'll leave it on. I actually enjoyed it. Keep it also when there's silence on the stream too, it's good to actually have something in the background. Just say thanks to you. I'm back on ASX after 2 years, and Austin just spoke about you a little bit. Oh, nice. What did he say, Mark? I appreciate you saying that, bro. I really do. Oh, nice. What did Austin say? Yeah, I appreciate you mentioning that. Good trades, bro. If you continue to take good trades like this, right? We can maybe, Mark, we can maybe have a call this weekend, dude. Sorry, during the week, I've just been so busy with the family. We can maybe have a call this weekend. But if you continue taking good trades like this, you know, and stacking base hits, you're gonna make money. It's not just about getting accounts over the line. Personally, I trade with FTMO. I also recommend Top One. There's a few of the accounts that I do recommend. Go check out all these prop firms here, or brokers, everything that I use myself and recommend is all over here. So the link is in the chat there, and you can go check that out over here. Yeah, 100%. What did Austin say though when you said that? But yeah, go check out all these brokers and prop firms and companies. I use them myself and I recommend. So go check those out. Link is in the chat there and on the QR code on stream. But yeah, right now DAX is actually bouncing. So that was actually a great X on the DAX. Look how we're bouncing there. So that's why also I like this more scalp style, right? I don't like to be in for too long. Yeah, PM session, exactly. Yeah. So I'll be on PM session. Make sure to tune in there as well. But I know you've been on these streams too, boss man. So yeah, I'm doing PM session. So you can always catch me live on my YouTube at the Open, and at this time 12, and then 1 p.m. Monday, Wednesday, Friday on AceFix TV. So always on my YouTube and on AceFix TV is where you can get it. And there's courses in AceFix TV and everything like that. I'm going to put out a psychology course. I don't personally have a course right now, but it's all in there, right? Using the code FIRST for a free month. And Mark, what are your thoughts on the futures course that you're busy grinding over? Cool. So again, look at NQ now reclaiming 24K. You never want to buy high and sell low. Same as what I was speaking to you about as well. Brendan, you're buying at the highest price in the New York session. Look where I was buying it, back down over there. You want to be buying low and selling high. So you want to be buying as close to the VWAP as possible. Great, bro. Enjoying. We've got one more video to go, then that's it. Been taking down a bunch of notes and just trying. Yeah, let me know if you've got any questions. As I said, we can maybe have a call this weekend. Yeah, 100%, dude. Sorry, as I said, I've just been, weekdays can be super, super busy for me in the mornings with the family. I've got swimming with the baby, with my son, and it can stack up, that's for sure. Yeah. I was thinking that what are your thoughts on investing profits? You briefly mentioned it on, but I think Profit Match stream a few days ago started investing for dividend. Yeah, I invest into long-term portfolios. So like your ETFs, like your in South Africa, I use Satrix. Depends where you are in the world, but like your Nasdaq ETFs, your S&P 500 ETFs, your growth ETFs, and then sometimes I do have like 10% in individual stocks. So yeah. Hey, congrats, Mark. That's massive, dude. Yeah, well done. It's great. That's great to see, dude. Very, very well done. You must definitely show me photos. But yeah, that's actually a good question there, Ray. Making money is cool trading, but you have to know what to do with them. So I'll put into my retirement accounts and then sometimes my own investing as well. Yeah, congrats, Mark. That's huge. Cool. So not much to do here at the minute, guys. Make sure to go check out GoChamp. The link is in the chat right now. And then check out every single company, prop firm, broker that I always recommend as well. The QR code is on stream too. But yeah, that's as I said, I've got the count that's ready for the scaling plan. I've got some more pallets that I'm going to be taking out. So, and then hopefully get that prime status with FTMO2. So that's pretty cool. So yeah, things are looking up. Just one good trade at a time, right? Cool. What about, we'll be 10 more minutes on stream. Any other questions in the chat, let me know. Yeah, so see how it's bouncing here. Interestingly enough, Apple's actually green on the day. It's one of the only stocks that is actually green on the day. I think it's not a bad, Apple's actually not a bad buy personally. I actually like it at that level. At that daily 200 EMA. Let's see what is actually on the weekly time frame. So that is actually a good question with regards to what you think about doing investing wise and everything like that. I think you have to be thinking about that type of stuff. Microsoft's actually broken its weekly 200 EMA for the first time in like 13 years. They actually mentioned that. Yeah, the last time it broke through the daily 200 EMA, closed below it, was back in, yeah, it was like 13 years ago. That's what they were mentioning. Very, very interesting. What's Google doing? Google trading off all-time highs at 22%. Interesting. Cool, guys. So as I said, I'll be live on stream tomorrow at the Open on my YouTube, and then again at this time, and then on ASFX TV. So where you can catch me is YouTube and ASFX TV. Make sure you are sub to my YouTube channel, and make sure to go check out ASFX TV as well as GoChamp. The link is in my bio for both. And yeah, I appreciate you guys always being on. Cool, guys. For now, I think if you aren't green on the day right now, just take it one at a time. But yeah, things are not looking good on them. Yeah, Google down, Meta down. Meta's down 7% today. It's not too hot, I must say. But yeah. Have a good one, guys. We'll see you all on tomorrow. Appreciate your time. Yes, sir. Good trading today, Mark. And hope that you guys have a good rest of the trading day. See you all on tomorrow. Cheers, guys. Have a good one.